Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is the assignment 4 web API companion video. Of course, the document that I have posted for you is very clear and straightforward to understand what is required. But anyways, just to again avoid any misunderstanding, I am adding this video as a companion video to clarify some of the things, what is given to you and what you need to do. Okay, so this assignment mainly focuses on the web APIs. Okay, you don't have to do any interface implementations. All you have to do is just implement the following web API endpoints, and each and every API required is given to you. The routes, how they should look like, are given to you. All you need to do is implement these routes and test them using Postman. For example, if you create /API/books, this should return all the books. And then if they go, for example, /API/books and the question mark name, and they give you the name of the book, then you return the one book that has this given name. And if they go to page count equals to this, then you will return books with pages greater than or equal to the specified page count. Okay, and so on and so forth. So each one I have put for them an explanation here, and the route that is expected, and the HTTP verb method that you need to write. Okay, once you finish all the API endpoints, then you test them using Postman. You remember Postman, it allows you to test the post, the put, the delete, and all of these things. You test them, and finally you will again do some testing using Mocha and Chai HTTP. Okay, you can do some testing using Chai HTTP by writing bookservice.spec.js and then just test this API endpoints. Okay, and finally you will write you will again be able to test using the vanilla JS UI implementation, which I have provided. So the project I gave you contains I have given you the project, and all of the dependencies are also given to you, so you don't need to write any new dependency here. Now your main task today, or in this assignment, will be the API folder. So you go to the API folder and you implement each and every route here. Okay, and then you will implement, of course, the repo. And in the repo, for example, you implement the methods, the get book, the get book by name, add book, update book, delete book, and so on, which will add, update, delete in the data folder, which is here. The catalog books.json has all the data, and this is where you add, update, delete, and so on. Okay, and you have to implement these methods. Once you implement the repo, then you expose them in the API. So if you are expected, for example, to create /API/books, then you will create the route.js under API. Okay, that maps to this specific given route, and you continue like that. Once you finish everything, you go and test it using Postman, and then you test it using Chai HTTP, and finally you test it using the public folder. And the public folder, if you run your app npm run dev, and you go here /index/index.html, you will see that it is given the implementation, but it's not working. But once you make it work, it should look something like this. It will load all the books for you, and if you go, for example, to the summary, it loads the summary of each and every person. For example, this person, Marco, authored 2. We can actually test if Marco's authored 2 by going to books and then book by author name. And if I put, for example, Marco, and I search, Marco has only 2 books. Okay, so this part of the app, you don't have to implement it. Again, I repeat, this part of the application you don't have to implement now. This is what you will implement in the coming assignment, but this implementation is done using vanilla JavaScript. It's just for you to to connect everything together. Okay, so I pre-implemented this and I put it for you there. and it's implemented with the vanilla JavaScript, what you have done in assignment 3. So basically this is what you did in assignment 3, okay? A little bit different, but this is what you're supposed to do, of course, in assignment 3. And now what I'm asking you to do is only create the API folder, okay? Thank you very much. I hope this clarifies everything. When you receive the project, please type npmi to install all the dependencies, and after you install npmi, you have to use npm rundev to to run the app, okay? And once the app runs, make sure you focus on the which port it's running on, and if you click on it, now it shows you the app is running under this.